Hi there, and welcome to this video to introduce you to the 7 P's of a profitable business and to welcome you to the Business Model Makeover program. I'm Sherry Rothwell.
And I'm Beth Martins. So before we get started, we wanted to quickly introduce you to the program by walking you through these 7 P's of a powerful and positive business model. Number 1, do you want to go for it, Sherry?
Sure. So the first P in the 7 P's is to create a business from your passion. So the reason that we decided to create this program in the sequence that we created it was because we wanted to make sure that under no uncertain circumstances that you go forward in your business from a place of passion. That what you're designing is something that you truly love and can build your business from love instead of fear.
Beautiful. And the second P stands for possibilities. I see it every day where people have very limited, because of how we've been brought up, how we see the world operating on the whole in the conventional or traditional business side. And it's always a beautiful thing to just open that completely up, to let go of any kind of conditions that we've already come to this having created, and really expand the vision into brand new possibilities. So just let the past go.
Perfect. I don't want to bring that into the future. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Which brings us to the next point, which is to create your business in a pleasurable way. So there's really no point in, going from a job or working for someone else or, taking your business and not making it over into something that's totally pleasurable for you. So we want to just allow you to utilize this program as a catalyst for you to turn what you're doing into something that's pleasurable for you. So sometimes people get stuck in that idea that they love what they do, but then they go to do it in a way that is a professional way, that they're using it as their business. They start to make it have the negative connotations and the negative experience that they had when they were an employee or in this other way that they thought they had to do their business. So you want to make sure that you incorporate all the things that you love into your business so that every day when you step into it, it's pleasurable for you, so that you look forward to doing the work, and that it's a good match to your natural flow, your natural way of being in this world, so that there's no separation between what you love doing in your life and doing what you love. They should be enmeshed together.
Great. And then the next P that we're going to share with you is about prosperity. So this is an invitation right now to the same as the possibilities, to leave behind their paradigm about you that you might have been holding on to around wealth, around expanding your own sense of prosperity, abundance, around the amount that you have to offer, because that's really what prosperity is connected to. The greater the prosperity that you want, the more you need to serve, the more you need to help people, the more you need to offer something that's actually going to transform lives. So that's what that prosperity is all about. So we're going to ask you to just leave behind your old paradigm where you thought maybe you had to give away what you have in order to make it accessible and available to people. Knowing now that you very well do know by now that giving it away is a paradigm of poverty, not prosperity. And if people are invited to invest in themselves, then something incredible can happen to them when they are in that investment place.
Great. So that moves us to the practicality of being prosperous, and that is pricing your product or your service in such a way that it allows you to have the freedom that you're looking for in your business and your life. So once we have gone through all these first P's, the next step is to actually price your offer so that it's a match for the lifestyle that you desire to live and the amount of money that you need to make to give back in the way that you want to give back. Like Beth said, it's a match. Your prosperity is a match to how much you serve in the world. And those people who serve big in the world, they actually need a lot of resources. And in our society, that is translated into money to fuel the passions and the things that they do in their life, in their personal life, as well as the projects that they create in their business, they require a certain level of finances that is higher than the average person who is satisfied with, just living in, the paycheck to paycheck, the big box house and the car and the garage. And, that's all, when you're only thinking of yourself and your own prosperity, you need a lot less than a person who has bigger dreams and who has an intention to create projects that give back in the world. So you need to make sure that your pricing is correct and that your numbers make sense before moving forward to actually selling your service.
And that leads perfectly to the next P, which is called packaging. And once you have a sense of your value and the transformation that you're creating for your clients, then you have the opportunity to take the whole of you, everything that you're interested in, everything you're trained in, everything you came to Earth already gifted with, into packages. I just by coincidence met two people yesterday, highly gifted, have been doing their craft for years and years and years on end, absolutely devoted to what they're doing, skilled in what they're doing, but so stuck. It doesn't matter what their reputation is, how great they are, because they're still selling time for dollars. They're still trying to say, am I a this or am I a that, based on whatever tool they're using to do that. And so we're going to teach you how to put it together. It's so beautiful because guess what? These things already fit together. It's some kind of preordained situation. You're not a random being. You've gone towards certain things. Things have come to you for a reason. When you put them together, that's when the magic can happen. That's when you can truly take off and command a heck of a lot more of that prosperity that we were talking about.
Mm-hmm. And now moving to the last point of the P's, which is to predict your income. And this is really, really important because if you don't have a goal in mind, it's pretty much impossible to hit that goal. So once we know what your pricing needs to be based on the lifestyle that you need, and as well as the projects that you want to create, then we have to set a goal. And when you have in your mind exactly how much money you need to make to finance that, then we're actually going to help you to predict your income for the year, so you know exactly what you need to do to get that income. So how many clients you need, at what price, and at what level of service that you offer. And these P's, these 7 P's, once you have completed each of these parts of your business, at the end of the 90 days, you are going to have something to sell. And that is the goal. That's your mission in this program. Your mission is to, in 90 days, create a signature system, break it down into packages, and be ready to start marketing and selling your service.
Exactly. And you can take all of that cloud when you approach a new client or a potential client. You can take that whole cloud, that big question mark, and put it to rest. You know exactly what your offer, and your client knows exactly what your offer. So they know what they're investing in. And the decision is an easy yes or no. Either it's for them or it's not for them. So now that you know what to focus on in this work, why you're doing it, exactly what you're going to come out with, we just want to cover a few housekeeping details. The first one is that below this video, you're going to find a link to fill out a survey about yourself. This is very important as a first step. We want to get to know you. We are here for you. And if we don't know where you're starting out, we don't know where to guide you. So please do take some time right after you watch this to fill that out, send your information in, and we really look forward to seeing it.
Mm-hmm. Great. And so the next thing that we want to make sure that you notice is that at the bottom of every module, you'll see a place where you can give your feedback on the module. So we want to invite you to share the insights that come up for you, the questions that you have, any suggestions that you have for how we can help make the program better for you. Because that's our goal ultimately, is that we are presenting this information in a way that's usable so that you can get tangible results and complete this program having your signature system. So as much as we want to hear your celebrations and your praise and your experience going through the program, We also would love to hear any feedback you have about how we can create an even better program for you. So remember that once you're enrolled in this program, you have access to it forever, or at least I should say, as long as the Business Model Makeover program exists, it's yours. So you get all of the improvements. So it's not a waste that you go through the program and we make it better and it's amazing in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years from now, because you stay with us. And everything that we continue to learn as we learn and grow in our business is going to benefit you moving forward. So don't hesitate to offer that feedback and your celebrations. The celebrations are really, really important, because in order to have more celebrations in your life, in order to have more successes, you have to acknowledge the ones that you're already having and allow us to celebrate you and allow the community to celebrate with you. And also, when you share your celebrations with others, it inspires and empowers them to see that they can do it too. So share it all. We want to hear from you.
Mm-hmm. Totally. One more point, or two more points actually, that we're going to cover in the housekeeping department is around communication. Now, having a lot of integrity around communication in your business could start here. Maybe you're already there, but just check and see, are you the type of person that when you struggle, you tend to hide and cloister yourself away until you've figured it all out? Could you put an end to that right now? You have invested yourself in this program. Now you can take advantage. Sherry and I are here for you. That's the whole point. We love this part of delivering this program. So if you have an integrity in your communications, like Sherry said, of course we want praise, like just lay it on us. But if you're struggling and you reach out, it's very powerful, and you have no idea how big a leap you could take by being vulnerable about that and communicating, again, with integrity, saying what's there for you and really sharing that. We welcome it.
Yeah, it's not at all about doing it yourself. It's about doing it together. And basically, when we try to do it ourselves, we only have the information that we already have in our head and the experience that we already have. So if you're not already getting a breakthrough by trying to figure it out on your own, then that's the knowledge that you need to realize that actually your transformation is going to come when you join with other minds together. And when, two or more people come together and put their minds together, there's a whole new vast expanse of information that is available to come through. So you may not see the answers, or you may not see how you could ever get through that thing you've been struggling with forever. But we promise you that when you reach out to others, that the transformation comes through that. Nobody gets to the top, or nobody gets, to be genius level or whatever it is in their life without some sort of support. So even though this is a group training and not a private package where you're working with Beth and I one-on-one, you still have the opportunity to work with us at a very close level, because that is the kind of service that we offer, even in our group programs, to be available to support you in a group setting. So even though you don't get the privacy of the handholds, and it can be a little bit more difficult to be vulnerable when other people are watching, just remember that actually when you do that, it's a gift, because it's very likely that somebody else is struggling the way you are. And when you speak your truth about it, they feel like, oh, okay, I'm not alone. Somebody else is here with me. Okay, so then the final, did you have something to add, Beth?
But it's very affirming when you make yourself vulnerable. Every time I do it, my ego will come and go, oh, shouldn't have shown your true colors like that. And then I get the feedback like, oh, thank you for doing that. And, everybody appreciated that. And it shows so much strength and power in you. So you've got to really just let that ego take a nap right now and come out and be who you are, share your struggles, because you're going to get answers.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so the final and fourth technical thing is to remember that if you have any trouble with support issues, that you need help with technical stuff, that you want to email us at support@femme, it's FEMME-PRENEUR.ca, so that we can help you with any technical issues that you might be having with the site. So that's stuff like, oh, I can't get in, or oh, I lost my password, or whatever happens. That is where you'll contact us, not through the Facebook forum or anything like that, but specifically in that for that email, and just put technical support in the subject line so that we know that that's what you're looking for.
Exactly. So we can't wait to see you at upcoming retreats, masterminds, and of course in the Facebook group, which is a really handy way to not only get to share your stuff, but to get to know other women in your community who are doing the same thing, men or women, because there are a few men in this program too. And can't wait to see you on the other side.
Bye for now.
Bye.